I don't know if you guys noticed when I was doing that motorbike video with the DT200 how fat I've got, because I was editing it and I looked and I went, oh my god. So alright, here, haven't been in here for a while, as you could probably tell by that video. Here's my gym. It's been a while. Righto. I'm gonna go turn the lights on. Hang on. And then there was light. Alright, so what I got, guys, is crossover machine, arm curl machine. Everyone's got one of those machines. Elliptical trainer, that one's a bike over in the back there. You can see how long it's been since I've been in here. Leg press and yeah, workstation. So, and a magneto for a Chev. Look at that, got car parts and everything. This was all the stuff off the blown Jag, because it was a marinized motor that we swapped over. But alright, so what I'm going to have to do is get back in here. So I don't know if you guys are interested in to watch my progress. Hopefully I'll have progress. Yeah, so I'm going to weigh myself. Righto, the moment of truth. Alright, I'll take my phone out of my pocket. I don't think it'll make much difference, but anyway. Okay, so where I want to be is 83 to 85 kilo will be good. But I'm at... Jesus Christ.
Dude.
Alright, I got about 15 to 20 kilos to lose. Who's into play? Video, leave some comments down below. If you guys, maybe some of you guys are overweight, do you want to maybe do something together? We'll keep track of each other in the comments and we'll weigh ourselves on a Wednesday and I'll upload a video and we can put our weights and see how we're going. Support each other and push each other to... yeah, get rid of that bad boy. I've got to stop the soft drinks, that's the worst thing. Anyway, let's get on with this video and play a bit of cars, eh? Righto, full disclosure, heading to work, didn't go to the gym. Tonight, when I get home from work. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? It's hard to get started. I'm almost out of breath just walking down my driveway. Alright. I'll get there, I'll get there. Oh, it's been a hot day, guys. Look at this, these fit. They actually fit. Like, they've got a massive, massive dish on them. But the fitment, I don't know if you can see that, but look at that, plenty of room. But they won't scrub at all, and that's with a big tyre on it. How good's that? It needs to be lowered a bit, but yeah, let's do this front one. Couldn't find any wheels to go on the Jag, but I end up with these 17s on. I don't hate them, like they look. Not going to stay on it, but not a bad looking wheel then. Righto, let's get this front one off. Yeah, see how we go. Well, I rate that as a success. Like, the rear actually is tucked in there a bit, which is good, and that's a 255 on the rear. The front is a 245 on the front, and it's in as well. So they're the wheels that are going to stay on this. So I know it's a little bit hard to see. It needs to be lowered. But the front end, I noticed when we sold this car last time, it had brand new tyres on the front. The inside of this side here was really bad. Watch that strut top there. Gonna make it do it again. Look at that. See it moving? The bearing plate underneath there is screwed. So I've ordered 2 for my ute. So I'll order another 2 Monday. We'll have to do the front end up in this thing, but for the money I'm going to ask for it, it's got to be perfect. So, but yeah, no, it's come up good. I'm happy with that. Big dish, and yeah, it already put new tyres on this. But I'm just surprised. I never thought you could get a 245 under the front of a VT. But there you go, because I've always had to put 2 225s on my ute. So yeah, I'm happy with that. It's come up good. Now I just got to do this side. Righto. Jeez, I'm glad I waited for that sun to go. It was hot today. Alright, let's get stuck back into a little bit more. I've got a couple of toes to go do. Righto, end of a very long day once again, and I pulled up in the yard, and what do I see? Old Captain pulls out in the SS. So that's come up quite well. We're still going to replace this bar, do a bonnet, giving it half a wash, but the wheels are on. She's actually looking quite tidy. It's come up quite Well, he found a boot for it, some tail lights. Still got to do a fuel flap. Yeah, it's come up quite well. We might have to lower it and do some suspension in the front. But yeah, it's still pretty tidy inside this thing. He's done door trims. We'll probably find a passenger seat and do a material swap.
We don't have anything with the same trim.
Okay, I might have to pull some material, find a bottom, and
well, this one's
I'll just put some foam in that one. But yeah, all right. Has it?
You might be able to repair it. But
I think I've got a set of these seats at home.
Yeah, it's not real fresh.
All right.
Over there is different.
Let's see what she's like.
Yes,
the auto's still rooted.
Obviously the airbag lights on because I've got no airbag on it.
Do these wheels? Oh, you haven't driven it yet?
No, I have. That just then. I just finished washing it off.
Cool. All right, so maiden voyage. The auto is still rooted in this, guys. He's still got to put that new one in. But it's still better than that RB life. Yeah, the auto's screwed, but I've got that new one I've just bought. Even the hood liner in this thing's not dropped or anything. Back seat's pretty good. Should be nice. It's not one of our more successful test drives, is it?
No, just still going.
Exhaust isn't too bad, is it?
Yes,
Like
it's
a bit,
very bad.
it's not droning inside. It sounds like it's got
holes in it everywhere.
Okay, lucky we've got 3 or 4 more. So we don't have to change the stereo, it's already Bluetoothy. This car, when we sold it the first time, because this is the second time I've had this car in, it had no rattles, did it? It was just so nice.
Yeah.
The front end though needs completely redone.
It actually still drives really nice though, even though with the rugged strap top. Jesus Christ.
Do you think this sat in the yard for, what, 12 months you reckon?
Longer.
Yeah, I was going to part it out, and yeah, like I'm glad I didn't now, because it'd be a good car for someone once we go through it. Just, yeah, it's just a shame we can't.
Shame we can't like do this.
Do this, yeah. Big first gear pull. Over speed or over rev?
Oil pressure light.
Oh. You might want to look at that. Launch is pretty hard, this one. It'll be good once it's got an auto in it. Those wheels don't scrub too. Like, I'm surprised it's got 2 5.5s on the back and 2 4.5s on the front, and they don't scrub, and it actually has clearance. So, yeah.
Oh, apart from auto, yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's awesome. Oh. Righto. It's a bit more of a tidy up, and we just got to go through the yard and find all the best little bits and pieces to make it into something that's really good. So yeah, be a good car for someone. I'm happy with that spoiler, man. It's not too big, not too small.
That's an SS one.
Yeah, it's just right for it. Righto. Well, that's the result. Thank you very much.
Cool.
Yep, Trevor has a new life. How good's that, eh? Yeah. Righto. See what else we got going on. Righto. Captain's been on the vxss Trevor today, and he's made great progress. So here's where we're at. Box is out. This is the box that come out. You can't really tell that an auto is rooted, but it is. I bought rear main seal, which he has in his hand there, and also a front seal, which was bloody expensive. Okay, you can see here the rear main has been leaking a touch, and
Bloody heaps.
these bolt holes actually go through to oil, so if you ever do a rear main in one of these, pull your flex plate or flywheel off, you have to put sealer back on the bolts so they don't leak. What else did he find under here? So he found that the front seal's leaking, which is a bit of a mission to do, but he's more than capable of doing that. We did do an engine flush in this. It's not something we normally recommend, is putting engine flush through a motor, but yeah, it's been sitting for a while. We've done that, but it's actually, yeah, it's worked well. It's good. So he found that link pin wasn't even bolted up. The rack's actually not leaking, which is pretty good. We're probably going to do tie rod ends in it. Z-bar bushes are good. What else we got? Extractors are absolutely rooted. Look at that, they've been smashed that hard. And then this collector here has actually been hitting the floor. So we have that set of extractors here, which will go on it. And the exhaust system that was on it isn't terrible, but it's cracked a little bit around these mufflers where it's sort of hit those collectors and stuff. So we'll weld them up and we'll do a repair there. And other than that, it should be fine. The donuts, because these run these rubber donuts on each end, are going to get replaced because, as you can see, they're starting to perish. But all in all, it seems to be coming up good. It's had shocks and struts in the front and rear, which is pretty good. Can't really see anything else that's bad under there. So, and I've got a converter. We've got a actual converter. We don't think it's a standard converter, but we're also not too sure how big it is. So instead of running the converter that come out of the box that's had issues, there's another converter here that's on a motor that come out of another car. The gearbox got sold, but the converter stayed. And from memory, that thing launched pretty hard and was pretty towy. So I'm hoping it might be a slightly bigger converter, an extra couple of hundred would be nice, because it is an aftermarket one. So that's Trevor at the moment. He's on the hoist getting sorted, and it's coming along really well. We're both actually enjoying this one instead of, you know, this cruise is nice, but it's still a 4-cylinder. But anyway, great progress. Plenty of progress happening with Trevor. He's got his rear main on and the flex plates on. New pipes are in there. Remember, we had the other ones that were really crushed and absolutely atrocious. So a big step forward. The rack seems good. We'll put some rack ends on it, but all in all, she's starting to come along well. We've got an exhaust system sorted out on the ground out here, and the new gearbox 4L60E is ready to go in with a shift kit. And we've got a aftermarket converter for it as well. So there's our old pipes there that come off it. There, we'll hold on to them just for a conversion or something, because we can chop the bat bottoms off where they're rusted and smashed. And I had an OTR at home, which will work well for our Mapless tune. So it's all coming along well. Yeah, here we go. Time to get back in the truck.